The News with Jack.
And John. What a week it has been.
How have you been since the last news video?
We hope it's been we hope the time has been treating you well. Isn't that right, John?
Me too.
Okay.
Do you want to get right on into it, Jack?
Let's get right on into it, and we'll talk about a little bit of politics.
We know you guys hate it.
But we gotta talk about it. We're the news. Just a little one of these. So, it has been on social media that
All over.
Aunt Jo.
Keep moving on with the rest of the news.
So that's your fill of politics.
Next on the news comes
It's been one crazy week.
all the way from Scotland.
We cover the global scale.
A woman was skydiving in Scotland.
Really? Well, why was she doing that?
That's not all. She forgot that she had a beaver in her back pocket.
What? Wait, how did that happen?
Turns out the beaver had a parachute too. He was just okay.
Okay. That's not very relevant news, I don't think, but okay, let's keep on going.
I don't make fun of the stories you find.
Okay.
If you don't know, Andrew Jackson likes to kill Indians, and
it's me and John actually have a
real life Indian
friend.
He's on. We sat down with him and
we called him up.
Had a little chat
about what he thinks.
Here's the clip.
Okay.
Hey.
So we're here with the interview with our interviewee.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I'd like to ask you our first question. What is your name?
My name.
Yeah.
Callan Patel.
Okay.
So our next question, what do you do most mornings?
I try to wake up and then get my bowl of cereal.
Okay, so what about your job? Do you have a job?
Yes. I am a senior at high school, and I am a senior dish vice president at Filio Wood Fired Pizza.
Now, could you tell us a little bit about Filio? What's that?
It's a family.
I wish I had one of those.
Like a tribe, almost.
Yes.
A tribe. Yeah, that'd be a good description.
Yeah. So you'd say you're Callan Patel of the Filio tribe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we do understand that in recent news, our president,
Andrew Jackson,
has been going through certain tribes, and some might call it the Trail of Tears. Well, this is the Trail of Jeers. Now, Callan, as a fellow Indian, what do you think? Am I right to it?
To some extent, yes.
Where am I going wrong here? Because you're an Indian. Andrew Jackson has been.
I just want to know, what are your thoughts on Michael Jackson?
So all in all, you'd say that how's your Filio tribe doing?
Filio tribe is
Okay. Well,
there you have it first.
There you have it. It was the first
real
Indian,
life Indian on his thoughts about Michael Jackson.
We actually have a present.
We have a present here
from Andrew Jackson himself.
The king of pox, as many would say.
A blanket from Andrew Jackson.
Thanks.
From Jackson
5.
From Jack and John
TV.
Gaming. This is an interview with Callan Patel. Get all snuggly in there, because... Don't touch that, children.
Thanks for joining
Thanks.
us. Thank you, Cal.
Thank you, Callan,
Callan,
for that humble interview.
I sure do have a love for his type of people.
Yeah, they're tolerable. John and Jack are back at it again with our live weather AccuFour.
Hey, Jack and John. It's John and Jack
Thanks, Jack and John.
here with the weather.
So, it's been pretty cold recently, hasn't it?
Sure has been,
Just like last week.
except maybe a little colder. So we're just gonna
Show you.
check. Should guess outside. If you look out there,
There's snow. It's building up all the way up.
yep, that's
Thanks.
the weather.
Haha, thanks, John and Jack,
Thanks for
for
the
that weather.
weather.
update.
Well,
You know,
we've got
you know what else is cold? The chilling stare of a woman. Let's talk about top 10 reasons why the woman should remain in the kitchen.
No, we can't.
Let's go on
we
to
can't do
number
that.
one.
We can't do that again, Jack. I want to
No.
hear. I want to hear number one though.
Number one, their soft, frail bodies.
Okay, no.
So let's talk a little bit about lifestyle. So, John,
Yep, Jack.
when we talk about life, what seems to be the number one problem you seem to encounter in life?
Sometimes when I go to sleep at night, my blanket's not long enough to get my feet, and
Mhm.
I wake up with really cold feet.
John, what do you do for your health?
Just usually that.
That sure is an interesting strategy, John. I haven't tried that.
It actually just melts the body fat right off, and it makes your heart beat fast and your lungs move slow.
Well, that's it for sports and health.
Let's
Let's move on to our
Well,
to
look at the time, Jack.
It sure is late.
It's time to end the news and get new clothes.
Don't forget to hit the notification button.
Down here.
Down here, it's right. I think it's about right here.
Notifications right next to it.
Right next to the subs. But so if
There's
you're
a like.
to all those who haven't gotten that sub, slap that white button, and maybe also hit that notification button right next to
Let's
it.
get 16,
16 deuces.
13, maybe more.
But I like the fourth, because you know we are nice. Jack out. And John out.